What is up, lovelies? I figured I'd jump right in this time. And, well, we're going to get work done. I'm feeling a lot better this week. Managed to get some proper sleep in. And just been working on art again because my side job hasn't been pestering me as much. Been able to get some more sleep. So we're working. And we're going to work quite a lot. I've been continuing on the line work for scene 1-1. So this is where we're up right now. And we will continue that, but not today. Instead, we're going to go to scene 1-5, because that is the one I'm working on right now. Whoop. And let's see, where were we here? We were talking about Hoxton. There we go. What do you mean? Well, that's what we're going to be animating. That's what. All right. Let's see. Oh, quick sketches. Why you look so silly? You. Yeah, this is it. All right. Actually, let me on my music. And we'll stop my screen and actually share the audio so you can hear what I'm actually doing. And it's going to be boring. It's going to be annoying. But I have to go through this myself as well. So I'm taking you along on my torture. There we go. So I already animated Toy Fun here.
This is where we take a leap of faith. What do you mean?
And that is where we already know. What do you mean? So that's what we're animating right now. You. And we go for green, something like that. And that is not what I need. I need a pencil. There we go. That can hold for about 2 frames, and then it's going to go into closing, because for an M, actually close your lips. This is going to go forward. I want to turn the head a little. Around here. Open up again. I'm going to give him a little horn wiggle. Mark a little as well. Get a little bit of that shake. And I'm going to flip the tail a little as well.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There we go. Hey. Hope we're doing good, Fanta. Well, that's always appreciated. Hope you're having a wonderful day. No.
What do you mean?
There we go. Yes, this takes a long time, and it's annoying. You gotta get used to it. But that's why I'm letting you follow along with what I'm doing. So,
What do you mean?
lip syncing is definitely the hardest part of animating. Like, it's awful.
What do you mean?
But you got to do it, and I'm okay with that. That's an E. Me.
This one goes forward a little as well. Just a bit of a wiggle. This is just going to be copying the previous one. Let's see. Good. Okay. And all right. We got to work. Distractions. Unfold.
What do you mean?
Oh man. It's rough. Okay.
Mean.
Okay, this can be. This is essentially minor movements. And that's not the layer I want to really remove from. Mm-hmm. This is where we close the mouth.
Faith. What do you mean?
Well, that is looking pretty decent, in my opinion.
What do you mean?
So yeah, ignore this one. That is just a placeholder beyond placeholders.
What do you mean?
There we go. Yeah.
What do you mean?
So the audio tracks are gonna pop
Within Clip Studio because you have to ease them in and out, which I have, the programs for. That's no problem. but I'm keeping them in so I can sync them up. And once I start putting everything together, those soundtracks will be separated, put into, like properly put in, eased in and out. And in that way, you fix up the takes. It's still going to be, not too great. Because I was relying on the voice actors, their setups. But that's okay. This is for fun. And it's always going to be for fun. That being said,
What do you mean?
That fun doesn't mean that it's just going to be very relaxing and, not serious on my end. It just means that
This is where we take a leap of faith. What?
It has to be for everyone. It has to be fun for everyone, especially myself.
This is where we take a leap of faith. What do you mean?
And I know that I can't afford to pay the people involved, that I'm involving. But that doesn't mean that I'm not appreciative of all their efforts. And the lines recorded are fine. Like, yeah, there's some popping, there's some problems, but that was coming. That was something that I accounted for. Because, I don't expect them to put any extra money into this, like I can't put any extra money into it either. The only thing I can afford is my time, and there is a lot of time involved here. I'm good with time being involved. Time is one of the few things that I am willing to invest no matter what. I'm willing to invest money into things when it involves others, their time. So, for example, if I were to hire an extra animator to make the progress quicker, that would mean that there would be more than just my time involved, and that's where people get paid. I would love to pay the voice actors, but I literally can't. I told them. I'm not denying that I would prefer to pay them because they're my friends and they did a wonderful job. But yeah, what budget? Sorry, I don't have a Patreon. Should make one again. But life's been busy. Life's been so busy. And yeah, my life's been changing a lot. So
We take a leap of faith. What do you mean?
That being said, it's okay. Yeah, well, I should get better equipment as well. So, it makes all of us. I'm not calling you out. But honestly, it was, hey, Carl. Well, you haven't missed all that much because lately I've been doing a very short shows because life has been hectic and I have been distracted. But nonetheless, it's slow going.
Life has been all over the place. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with myself. It's getting better again. But it'll come around. So this one should move forward.
I mean, partially. Okay. My mom is calling me. Why is she calling me? It's not 8. It's 7:30 in the evening.
Okay. There. See, if I'm not being distracted by things, then other people will do it for me. Okay.
Yeah, no, essentially. Because she knows she shouldn't call me after 7 p.m. Because then I'm either asleep or doing a live show. So the fact that she's calling me at 7:30 is very interesting. But she's not replying because I texted her. Yeah, well, then it's not important enough for
Right now. Last week she managed to call me as well, going, yeah, do you know where my remote went for my television?
no.
But, just in case, she will ask. Let's see. Just go up like that. So. One comes in like so. It's essentially so if I'm turning back around to face away from the camera.
No, it should be. She should be fine. The fact that she's not replying, she should be fine. Like, It's like, oh shit, well, whoops, didn't need to disturb you. Or she gave me a pocket call, which happens as well.
But she wakes up even earlier than I do, so, I'll see if after the show, if she will be online to reply or not. And if not, then she's asleep and nothing is wrong. And she's a grown-up woman. She can take care of herself. So, yeah. I'm not worried. Okay. These can be twos because I'm just going to put him into a jumping position. Like that. Convention season is nearly over for me, so I'm actually going to be able to be able to get you Saturday a lot more. And if people watched last week, you saw that I had some internet issues being at my girlfriend's place. We found the issue. There is someone coming to fix that on the 8th of November, which is still a week away. So, yeah, next week I will be at home. I will be using my own internet, which is stable as all hell. And so I will actually be able to show off progress on Lage Quarter 6, as well as a couple of other things. And you will be able to see me properly, like it should. And then the week after is, oh wait. This weekend I got a live show. I got a convention. Next week, my grandma is turning 80, and that is going to be a party on its own, where I will not be able to attend Sketchy Saturday, or maybe last minute, depending on how long that takes. But I don't expect it. And then the week after, there's just a bunch of things coming up. I'll have to send you a new schedule, Nita. But yeah, things are piling up again. Which sucks because I really enjoy hosting my own bloody show. I mean, C is more of a host right now than I am. I'm like the estranged dad. Which the kids go, oh, right, who's that guy again? But yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to take care of. And I'm just trying to keep up with myself, essentially. So I'm not gonna quit any of this. Don't worry. Dear Lord. Couldn't even if I wanted at this point. Trust me, I don't want to. I'm having way too much fun, and honestly, why would I? Why? There is literally no reason for me to do any of that. God, Mike, it is not wanting to get together, does it? Where the leg goes, because the spine is going to go like so. Okay, this is. I'm struggling, so I'm gonna do something else, and just continue line work because I clearly need to be a little more awake for what is required here. Let me see. So, copy, because you don't have to make it any harder on yourself than it already is. And pen. There we go. Just gonna make it clean. This is a bounce back. So we're going to do that as well. There we go. This one a little bit. Up a little bit. And definitely clean you up. There.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes all you gotta do is just expand a single line. There we go. I don't even copy. There we go. Now, I'm going to find out in a little bit is how I can mask
The line work.
so I can just put a flat color behind it and work on top of that to make it work completely. So I don't have to flat color every single frame. Don't wanna. And there are ways to do this. But I have also been neglecting everything coloring related for the past 7 years because it screwed up. Anyways, I like black and white. Let's see. Forward again. I want forward a tiny bit, but just want to open up more. It's something like that. Yeah. And then line after line after line after line. And well, it may sound like a complaint. Honestly, I really, really enjoy inking. Digital, traditional. It's what I'm good at. You know, it is the ultimate comfort zone for me. And I know for a lot of people it isn't. But practice does a lot of good. And as I have my artistic work, no, I'm pretty comfortable with it. Let's see. Okay, no,
That is not important. She didn't see it. Yes, she did. Okay, I'm not gonna reaction. I'll call her back once I'm done with the show, I suppose. Darn it, Mom. You should know by now why you do this to me. Dialing back the ice a little. With a smaller pen. There we go.
There we go.
Are you absolutely sure about this, Toyvin? That's
I like that. Mhm. There we go.
Well, Carl, experience, not giving a fuck, especially the second one, and not worrying too much. I know all of these are going to be 1/24th of a second. Like, if I worry too much, like it's just going to be wasting my time. I want it to look decent enough to not fall out of sequence, but I don't need it to be tight enough where every single frame matters, because it doesn't. There are points that really matter. There are points that I want to capture. And then there's all the in-betweens where it doesn't matter as much. And Oxton is talking here. The main focus is going to be the lips. And even the lips are not going to be completely on point, but they don't have to be, as long as they convey what I need it to.
That's what I'm doing. Like, it's not perfect. I don't need it to. I just need to be confident in what I'm doing. And the confidence comes in time spent doing it. And yeah, no, like I really don't like what I've done so far on the first scene. But I'm also not going to let it keep me back. I know that I can do better as time goes on. But I'm not there yet. Time hasn't gone on yet. So until then, I'm just going to stick with what I got and just keep going, because I'm going to get better as I do it. Like, I could spend months studying all these little things one after another, instead of working on the big thing. And I'd rather be working on the big thing, because I don't do well without progression. If I really struggle with something, I'm going to research that. But until then, no, there's no need. I'm going to stick with good enough, and it's a learning curve, and that's okay. And as for lines, you're going to see, like, if you're really paying attention, you're going to see that I'm doing very few strokes with my wrist. I could literally make myself bigger on this one and show you. So here we go. Say I want to do the spine. So let me, okay. So I'm going to do a spine stroke. So this entire thing. I'm not going to do it right at once. Like, I don't have to. That's the glory of digital. But what I am going to do is that my wrist, make myself big again. Okay. My wrist is going to be steady. Like, there's no movement in that wrist. The only thing that's moving is my shoulder and my elbow. From there, and make one stroke.
And let me show you how well that came out. There we go. Let's do the one on top. So again, just solid, like no movement at all. Movement, movement. Yeah, didn't like that one all that much. But the second one came out fine. Here we go. It's not perfect, but it's good enough.
Because it follows the main line. And now I can just fill this in. There we go. And pull this back a little. Long strokes from the shoulder and the elbow.
That's why my desk is at 45 degrees too, because that means that I have almost full control. Like I could make a circle like this, like the entirety of my screen could be a circle right here. Like if you follow the mouse, I can make circles all the way around, literally. Circle, circle.
Let me tap this out, zoom all the way in.
For your convenience. Circle.
Okay, that's a shitty circle, but
You get the point. Like circles are hard as ones.
I don't do circles like that. I just do circles like this, like all kinds of tiny lines. You know. And then again, what is good enough? What do I really need to convey? Well,
Circle is a circle, right? Whatever. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be.
let me remove that. And tap out. See, how many more circles do I have? One.
So yeah, long strokes. And if you want to practice this, just grab a piece of printing paper, grab a normal pen, and try and make straight vertical lines. And make them quickly. Like, don't drag, because this is not going to look as good as this.
And then you do them horizontally. Now, horizontally is a lot harder. And horizontally, you essentially you just do, if you want a horizontal line, you do this. You move the paper around,
And you make horizontal lines like that.
because your body does not do well.
Like, there's literally muscles in the way. So, it
Just flip the canvas. And I know I do that on paper, like I do horizontal lines on traditional inks with no problem whatsoever.
But that's also a whole different way of holding my pen.
So, yeah. All right. And
Another thing that is very important when avoiding using your wrist for long strokes is carpal tunnel, because it gets a lot less. It's a lot better for your arm to avoid this.
and just do this. Your arm will thank you on the long run. I was working on the wrong layer because it didn't copy paste. Hey. So I'm gonna fix that. Because I only need to adjust a very little thing. You don't always always have to make it harder on yourself. If it works, it works. You gotta accept that. Like that one. There we go. And yeah, after a while, you kind of get a feel for what you like to do, how you like to do it. And once you do, essentially, you just want to focus on how it doesn't destroy your body. You will find out that that is very easy. And hello, Kitty.
Hi, Squeaky.
Yeah, these last 2 weeks I've only been able to stream for, well, I would have been able to stream for longer, but I was just a bit tired. So I'm catching up today. Also, on quitting smoking, I am doing well. It's been,
Well, just under 2 weeks now.
literally tomorrow morning will be 2 weeks. And yeah, I'm getting by. It's going all right. The urge is mostly gone. You know, the standardizing. From here, it's just not doing it. I'm starting to feel more vital. Like I'm feeling better. The body is really enjoying not having to, you know, breathe through a layer of asphalt. And
Yeah, it's getting better. Hello.
but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Life's turning out pretty well. And yeah. Next week, hopefully, we'll see some proper progress again. I gotta admit, I've been getting into that slum of sprint versus marathon, and while getting the first couple of scenes done and the intro as a whole, that was a sprint, you know, and after a while you start feeling the man with the hammer. And yeah, you just don't feel like it as much because you're starting to realize how big of a project you've taken on. And it doesn't mean you're quitting. It just means that progress slows down and you're feeling that. And you kind of go, well, how do I keep going then? Because it feels like you're doing less. You're not. Well, you are. But it's tough to keep going for a long time. It doesn't matter if it's comics or animation or writing or really anything that you know is going to take more than a couple of months. Because especially if you're your own boss, it's tough, you know, because you don't have that person yelling at you like you've got a deadline, why didn't you hit it, etc., etc., etc. Because that should be you. And you on your own, well, discipline is rough. You got to grow that. Like that is that is a skill on its own. And while I am incredibly proud to say that, yes, I do have a lot of discipline, it's often very much reliant on other people involved in a project. So for Lage and Cora, I'm used to being only a little bit ahead of my colorist. So every month she does 8 pages, and I do 8 pages, which means that all in all, we are about even.
Then
But she's about a month ahead of me, and that works for me. Because in that way, I feel someone pretty much breathing down my neck, and that does me a lot of good. But because she's been reworking Love and Core 1 and 2, I have been taking it very easy on Love and Core 6. Because she had 64. I'm looking hazy on the screen. Oh, that is odd. No, it should be okay. It could be the upload quality, but that is weird. Hold on, let me check YouTube. That is. Yeah, no. I think your it's your streaming, sweetheart. Like you're down, like if your stream quality is down, then yes, I'm gonna look very blurry and out of focus because yeah, that's streaming quality. So yeah, no, it's okay for me as well. I just opened the stream, and you might want to look into your stream quality. Let's see. When the jaw settles, it comes up a little, like so. And that angle goes up like so. And that one goes down. Do. There we go. That is a full sequence inked.
are you absolutely sure about this, Toyvin?
Yay! Now, how do I make a mask out of this? So I don't have to color every single time. Let me see. Okay. At least this works. So can turn off these. Boot. Yep. And turn off you. And you. Close these up. So let me see. So many frames I need to clean up. I need to make it a habit that as soon as I finish cleaning something up, I hide the layers underneath so they become clean. But, you know, that's how you learn. Okay.
Are you?
And for some reason, that one is invisible. Huh. Okay.
Are you absolutely sure about this, Toyvin?
There we go. Yeah, it's probably your connection quality in that case. Okay, let's see. Okay. I have opinions about that. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted. Also, guys, I am currently at 17 people following Live on Korra Volume 1 over on Kickstarter, so be sure to join in that one as well. Let me drop the link in the chat everywhere. That is Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And be sure to follow because, trust me, we're going big on this one. And to show you just how big, we're going to go to this limited edition hardcover that will be available on the campaign. I will only make 50. They will be numbered. There will be a sketch inside by myself, and they will never be printed again. With this cover by Jaden Lanning, aka Nita Lanning's awesome daughter. And dear God, it's awesome. It's my little Korra right here, and I love it. So be sure to sign up, because it will tickle Kickstarter's algorithms, and it means a lot to me. And let's make a very, very solid launch, because I'm looking forward to seeing that come to life. And it will combine all 5 issues in the Live of Korra series so far, so be sure to sign up. Right.
I am starting to get to the end of my Latin. So I am going to wish you all a wonderful evening, morning, night, time zone. And I will be back next week for another hunt on animation. Stay awesome, lovelies. And I'm going to drop out with a couple of advertisements. So stay tuned, because all of these are really cool as well.
Hi, I am Joe Fee. I am the host of Small Press Poetry. I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturday at 9 p.m. Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as about the comic industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session here and there. So once again, I invite you to watch From the Desk of Small Press Poetry right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there and make certain that you From the Desk of Small Press after 9 p.m. Standard Time. Thanks.
Now on Sunday mornings, longtime independent comics creator Randy Zimmerman brings to you a podcast that talks about the lighter and more whimsical side of comics. The fun side of comics. That's right. Sunday Funnies is back Sunday morning, 9 a.m. on the Indie Comics Network on YouTube. Check it out. Special guests, great comic talk, good times. See you there.